did not know what to wear, I'm going to be honest, right? So I thought I'll go for a blue suit, but would have liked it to have been a deeper shade of blue. It was kind of a tragedy that I couldn't find it inappropriate. But hey, it's not about me, it's not about the suits, because here and now, we're about to welcome the pop supergroup that is iconic. They are Steps!
Hi everyone! Oh, look at this! Oh, stand up now, quick, show everybody. Oh! You are Steps ready.
Are you coming tonight?
Of course.
Yeah, just down the road.
Shocking, yeah?
Totally bringing it, and I feel like I got the memo as well.
Yes, you did.
In a shade of blue. Perfect. Yeah, so guys, today it's really exciting to have you here. We're talking about the musical. What does it feel like to have it opened already? It's been at the Alexandra in Birmingham. It's now going on tour. You know, this has been a long time in the making, hasn't it, Claire?
It has. We've been talking about this for a very, very long time. Probably even back to when we went to see the opening night of Mamma Mia many years ago and said, wouldn't this be lovely? But yeah, it's probably been about 10 years in the making to actually get it on a stage and get it on tour. So yeah, it's very, very exciting. Yeah, very exciting.
And what was it that made you want to create a musical? How did that idea come to life?
I think really because of our back catalogue, we're very blessed. We have lots of lovely songs. I think we just felt that they would lend themselves to a musical, and I can't really think of better songs that that fit. And I think because we've got so many beautiful melodies and lyrics, and it's all bittersweet, and there's a moment in each song that is perfectly suited to the story that has been written. So I hope you all enjoy it.
Now, talking about the story, it's not a story about Steps, the band. No, it's completely different. So, H, tell us a little bit about what we can expect.
You can expect a Greek island.
Lots of quiet.
You're at the wrong show if you...
Free dance!
We have, it's good, we've thrown you a curveball. It's not on a Greek island. It actually is. It's at a seaside resort. It's a discount store at a seaside resort, and it's a store that we're all familiar with. There are lots of colourful characters, there are lots of real people with real situations and dilemmas, and there are a group of 4 friends who embark on their summer of love. They have a task that they all have to complete by the time Kaz, our central character, turns 50. And it's very, very exciting. There's ups, there's downs, you'll laugh, you will definitely cry. There's a lot of surprises in there, but it's something we are so proud of. And best of all, you get to dance to a Steps mega mix at the end. Come on!
Do you know what? We're going to talk about the mega mix later on because it's going to be really, really special, I think, that mega mix tonight. Talking about those characters, bringing those characters to life, what kind of characters did you want that musical to create when you were working with the storyline team?
I think we wanted our audience to see themselves on stage in some sort of format. Now, all our characters, we've got Kaz, as we say, is our main character. She has her birthday coming up, her 50th birthday. We have Robbie, who is in his hookup era. So he's
I cannot relate to that.
He's scared of commitment, so that's his storyline going on. We have Belle, who is in kind of a passionless, settled moment, and it's like she needs more. There's more to life. Don't settle. That's her message that we're getting through. And then we have the lovely Nita, who is so painfully shy, and she has the biggest crush on this other guy that is Ben, who works in the shop as well. Yeah. And it's trying to encourage her to be her bravest self. Go and tell him. And she's so funny, and she's got this really funny arty crafty side to her as well. There are so many lovely nuggets with each of these characters. It's really fun, and because it's set in the better, best bargains
see what we did there?
It's really fun because, of course, you know, in supermarkets you have your management. Talking about management, we've got lovely Patricia as well, who is who's played by Vinty, which is real blessing for us.
Drop the name.
Well, it's Judy Dench's daughter, isn't it?
Dame Judy.
Dame Judy.
I
Jade, no less.
heard Faye that she's really give it the thumbs up.
She's so much fun, yeah.
Judy's been!
She was done. Judy's been. She was done.
What is this?
Did she have a special scene?
Does she, Judy?
Yeah.
Dame Judy, does she pop into the shop?
No. Imagine, that would be really, really good.
Yeah, so we've got some really great characters and we hope that you fall in love with them too.
Absolutely. Now, you have been really hands-on. Lee, what has it been like getting close up in the rehearsals? Did you feel like you wanted to go and join in?
I think we all do, because we're all just kind of natural performers. We love being on stage, so when you're sitting back and you're watching them, you know, progress through the show, yeah, it's almost like I want to get up there and do it, especially when it's your routines that you've done for 28 years now. But you know, it's been a while for us, and we just love how it's all collaborating together. We love that it's now off the page and it is there on its feet. We're seeing all these characters come to life. We've got a great team in Sean and everybody else, you know, all the creative. So yeah, to sit there and watch it's quite emotional, to be really honest. Yeah, especially tonight's going to be very emotional.
Who's going to cry first?
Claire.
It's somewhere around here, I think, maybe.
Yeah.
I think the last time I started crying as soon as we walked into the theatre, and everybody stood up and kind of started clapping. I was like, oh God.
I actually had to tell everybody to sit down in Birmingham because it was beautiful, don't get me wrong, but they were cheering, they were clapping, they were taking pictures, and we were like, we're here to watch the show, and they're waiting to perform, so can you watch the show, please? You know?
I have to say that the last time we all watched it, we held hands and we had a moment and the tears were in the eyes, weren't they? It was really a beautiful moment, so I think tonight we'll be feeling emotional and very proud.
It is, it's like your baby, isn't it? And you mentioned that the Alexandra Birmingham, of course, you know, it got so many brilliant reactions to that.
And reviews.
And reviews as well. I mean, how did that feel for you guys?
Amazing. I remember being on the train on the way home actually after it all happened, and they were telling us like how many tickets we'd sold in one day. We broke all the box office records that the Alexandra's ever had, and then obviously being there ourselves when it came to the Golden Night and all that, it was just phenomenal to see the crowd, to see the reaction. We know we've got some good support, and we're very, very lucky with our fans. You've been there from day one and still there now, you know, all this time later. We are very lucky. There's not many other bands that do that. So to progress our repertoire now into the musical theatre world is, you know what I mean, darling, you know, I'm speaking. You didn't know I knew that word. So yes, it's just phenomenal, you know, we're so proud.
But you've all had musical theatre background as well, you know, it's kind of just come out, you did War of the Worlds. With that, on a stage, there was music.
It was a stage.
A lot of songs.
And then I did acting.
But again, you know, were you conscious to make it for musical theatre lovers as well as your fans? Because the fans are going to bring it, right?
Anyone?
I'm just checking my mic's on. Can you hear me?
Oh no, we can't.
Unfortunately, yes.
What was the question?
Musical theatre lovers, were you conscious about making sure that it was right for musical theatre lovers as well? You know, not just the fans?
Oh, we all go to theatre for different reasons. You know, somebody may be a fan of a jukebox musical. I go to the theatre for escapism and pure joy, and that's what you get. You walk into the theatre and you know immediately that you're in safe hands. There's bright pink, there's bright blue, there's glitter everywhere, and we set the scene for a brilliant night, and that's, for us, was so important. And, you know, it ticks all the pop boxes, doesn't it?
Yes, it does.
I handed the mic to Faye, because she's probably done more theatre than any of us, so there you go, you're overqualified.
Well, no, I think when doing a musical, and especially a brand new show, it's really, you know, it's a big chance that you're taking. And I think for us, why it's taken so long to come to fruition is because we needed the right creative team behind us, but more importantly, it was the storyline. I think if you don't have the right story, you don't have the right depth to it, and I know that it's steps music, and I know that we, you know, appear to be fluffy and colourful and glittery, but actually the story is just beautiful. It's very light-hearted in places, but it's really real in some places. And I think, you know, bringing reality to the stage is what makes a really brilliant story. And we have such an incredible cast as well delivering it. And I hope that everyone comes out. I mean, you will need a tissue at some point during the show, so just warning you for that. But so many like guttural laughs, some great one-liners. The comedy in it is absolutely brilliant. Sean Kitchener is just the most phenomenal writer, and I think that's why it's going to make a great musical theatre production for anybody who goes to see it, whether they're a steps fan or not.
Yes.
I like the word guttural. I'm just saying.
Guttural, boring.
Guttural. It's my word of the day. Word du jour.
That's like Rob Cat. Now, you mentioned the cast there, and you mentioned the moments that will really touch your heart. I mean, there is one standout one with Rebecca Locke, who plays Kaz, Heartbeat. When you see your song that is sung in that way, it must get you as well, because I mean that is a moment I think that is truly heartbreaking in the musical.
Yeah, I think it is, and for us as well. Obviously, Heartbeat. When we sing it, it's a love song. You're singing about a partner, but in this instance, it puts a completely
It's got
I'm
different
going to
meaning.
cry now. It puts a completely different spin on it, and it made us look at the song differently and think about the lyrics in a different way as well. So it's really interesting. Quite a few of the songs that's happened, and yeah, that is the moment in the show where you will need to tissue. And I don't think any of us have failed to not cry at that point. So it is a beautiful moment, and it is amazing to see someone else's take on a song and how they perceive it and how they would put it into a musical.
How did you decide which songs actually came to be in a musical? Because that must have been really hard.
We kind of let Sean decide, to be honest. I think with him writing the story, he had a very definite idea of what he wanted and which songs would fit correctly and in the right places. I think there were more.
I do remember the big email saying, right, these are the songs we'd like to get into the show. And also, I think what Steps fans would expect to see. And I think the funny thing, well, it was lovely to have the problem of which ones to take out rather than have we got enough to put in. So we're really, really blessed with that. But our biggest problem was actually 5, 6, 7, 8. We were like, how the hell do we get that in?
Oh, we did. We did.
It's brilliant.
And it's really funny, and I hope you really, really enjoy it. But Sean is a genius for that, just saying.
I feel there's another moment with River Medway, who plays Jem, and Chain Reaction. I think we're going to see a lot of use of washing machines in there.
That's my favourite. It's my favourite
Me
number. It's
too.
absolutely brilliant, and he does such a great job. He does a great job playing Jem anyway, but that moment for me is just the standout in
I
the
think
whole show.
we also need to do a little click though for the costumes as well, because not only is it a sort of a very pink, blue and yellow heaven, it's the costumes, there's little nods to maybe videos that we've done in the past. Hairstyles,
Makeup.
actually. Yeah, so there's some really great 90s references that I think are going to be nostalgic, slightly cringy because you may have done it yourself, and just to be really enjoyed. Yeah, exactly. Just to enjoy those lovely colourful moments too.
Well, there's not just that. I mean, there's lots of Easter eggs in the set as well, isn't there? And I think for fans, you're just going to love that moment of going, I get that, right?
Yeah, I think there's really subtle touches, and I'm sure everybody here will get them. And I think it's really nice because even ourselves, each time we go, there's something new to see. And it's a really clever set, and I think tonight's going to be a very big night.
You're right, I think it's a type of show you could go 3, 4 times and just, I didn't see that last time, or I didn't notice that happening. And that's the great thing about the show. It's something for everyone, but you could go time and time again.
Yes. I'm going to come to
I'm
you.
going to say my favourite bit. One of my favourite bits in the show is in the back alley of Better Best.
Where's this going?
This is not going where you think it's going. But our recycling bin is called Trashity. I just think it's genius. It's brilliant.
Well, I was going to ask you, H, about
Yes, go on, ask me.
trolleyography.
Trolleyography. We can ography anything.
I know.
wallography. We do a wallography. Faye does a great wallography. But yeah, there's lots of moving parts to the set, and we use lots of components within the supermarket. We have conveyor belts, trolleys, blow-up flamingos, you name it, we've got it. Sounds like a step show, doesn't it?
Pineapple.
A pineapple!
I just think you're going to transform the way that we actually shop in a supermarket from now on. There'll be lots of dancing going on in the aisles, won't they? You mentioned your characters before. I'm going to ask you probably something you've been asked many times before, but if you could be one of the characters, which one would you be and why? I'm going to go down first, Claire.
We've not been asked that before, actually.
No, we haven't actually.
Good.
Oh, goodness me, I don't know actually.
Well, we can all relate to Kaz, right?
Yeah.
Because of the big birthday coming up. But it's true, we can't change that, right?
Some sooner than others.
Some have already been there.
I'm gorgeous.
But character, who would you be?
I've got one, so I'd go for Jan just because he
He's a
was
drag queen.
Basically, I'm here for it. And also he wears a touch on your beautiful.
Yes, my deep shaded blue
I have to do
costume.
that.
That's pretty much a direct copy, apart
Yeah.
from the sequins. Mine wasn't sequins.
Yeah, so
Giant
Jan for me.
Can I say the bad guy? There's a bad
Oh,
guy.
he's really good.
So I think I'd do that because people might not expect that. So yeah,
Yeah.
I'll take on the bad guy role.
I reckon, I don't know, I suppose it'd have to be Kaz, I guess, because she sings one for sorrow and I can sing that.
H.
Do you know what? I think I'm going to say, even though it's the wrong gender, I'm going to say Kaz. Because in the show, she takes a long time to find her happy. And I'm in that place as well, but I'm in a really happy place now. So that's how I can relate.
So probably not that I relate to this character so much, but I really find her so endearing, and it's Nita because she is awkward. She's crafty, arts and crafty, but she's just so deliciously vulnerable. She's not. She's just shy, and she's
Innocent.
not. Innocent, and she's trying to figure her life out. And I just think that's where a lot of people are as well. I really, really love her. She's got a cracking voice as well, so enjoy her voice.
And we have got a little bit of a moment tonight because you guys are going to be on stage later on at the
I have nothing to wear.
I bet you have something fabulous. Tonight, I am thinking it might be, is it 7 minutes, the finale? I mean, that's an epic finale.
It's
Are we
like
going
a
to see you
concert
on
in
that?
itself.
I don't think we're on for 7 minutes.
Also, it's really important for us that people enjoy the characters and the story on stage and listen to the performers who created this amazing show for us. But we did want to make sure that everybody who came, if they're a Steps fan, they get the chance to stand up and join in. So that was the reason for doing this.
Yeah.
And it's so much fun.
Fabulous. And talking about tonight and the tour in the future, what are you hoping people take from the musical itself?
I think it's exciting for us because we're venturing into musical theatre now, our steps, and with our music, so it's an exciting and new avenue and platform, and I think it's lovely because our music's going to reach even more people, young and old, and everybody's welcome and included, so I think there's something for everyone.
We always say, don't we, like a step show is leave your worries at the door, come in, let yourself go, be who you truly want to be and have a good time. And I think that's the key message, is just come and have a great time at this show, no matter what. And if you're a Steps on, if you're not a Steps fan, our dream, I think, is for people to walk past the theatre and go, oh, what's that? Here and now, I don't know that. And they go in, they watch it, and they walk out, and they love it. Then it's all boxes ticked. That's where we'll be happy.
When we announced that we were doing a musical, everybody said, when you go to the West End? It was all about that, but it's not about that for us. We love our fans, and our fans are all across the UK. It's where we are celebrated. In London, everybody flies in, and it's very highbrow, but our real fans are out there in the UK, and you are the ones that really matter to us. And it shows already. You've supported us from day one. When all the cool cats wrote us off, they laughed at us, but we are literally the last band standing. And it's thanks to you, it really is.
Oh, we're glad that you are, and we're glad that you're sitting here with us today. Lots of people here have already seen the musical in Birmingham. They're coming back for more. Give us a wave, everybody, because I know
Who's
they've
seen
seen
it? Who's seen it?
Don't be shy.
They're all absolutely excited.
We're preaching to the converted.
Totally. I am going to leave you with one last question. If you could say one word that sums up Here and Now, the musical, what would it be?
Spectacular.
I knew you were going to say that.
My word's iconic.
Ooh. Go on, you got it. Yeah.
I'm going to say heart. Loads of heart.
Nice. Yeah.
Actually, I'm going to just say what H said a while ago, which I think sums it up perfectly. It is a party with heart.
A farty.
Not a party with heart, that's what it is.
Well, it has been an absolute pleasure. They are going nowhere. I think they are speaking to some of you guys. So please just give it up one more time for the iconic steps.
Thank you.